And these little spoiled brats, just for instance, Brandon. So Katie was trying to split up with him, but he was crying, 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 crying. Why do you like him? Why do you like him? Why do you hunt? And he's crying and crying and crying. That's a stuck-up snob that gets handed everything. All he does is cry. All that is donning you to feel bad for him. Is he feeling bad for you? Does he know what you want? Why is he trying to keep you in a relationship you don't want to be in? So, like I said, if you don't put your fucking foot down, and he's gonna keep doing that. He's gonna keep doing that. When you want to leave him, he's gonna keep doing it because you allowed that person to get away with it the first time. So now back in his head, he's gonna whine and whine and cry and cry and cry, and get his way. That's what spoiled bitches do. Is they cry and cry and cry and cry, and all it is sympathy to. And when they cry and boohoo, you give in. Once you give in, you fucked up. You don't want to give in to these fucking idiots. You want to make a fucking point. Just because your parents taught you that's how they raised you, that is their problem, not ours. Adulthood does not work that way. Adulthood is about you growing, just like being a children, but you have parents helping you grow because the parents, their job is to raise you. Then when you turn 18, you're on your own. But like I said, when they teach you how to be a snot, it's destroying you for life because now that you wine and dine them to give in every time, they created a stuck on snob, a spoiled little fucking snob that expects to get his way or their way every single time. So all they do is cry and cry and cry and cry and cry. All it is dining you, fuck you, and walk away. At some point, they get to the point that they can't cry and bitch and cry and bitch and cry and bitch and get what they want. Oh, Melissa Cracker Barrel, right? Isn't that what your parents did? Spoiled the fuck out of you within yourself, so now you're in adulthood. You expect the same fucking thing because your parents showed you the way. Well, I'm gonna tell you something right now, you fucking dumb motherfucking broad. They brought you up the wrong fucking way. Because you're in adulthood. You haven't met a fucking G, a gangster like me. When I say fucking no, that's what I stand by. I'm not an Indian giver and I'm not a fucking hypocrite. I'm not a fucking coward. I don't fucking give in when I say no. When I say no, that's what it fucking means, motherfucker. Get it through your fucking skull. Stop being fucking snotty. Stop being stuck up and fucking two-faced spoiled little bitches. That goes for the boys too. That goes for everyone. Not this one, because I work my ass off for everything I get. People tell me no, okay, I'll go do it myself. Save me money. But I don't, when they say no to me, I don't sit there and gossip, small-minded, oh, this motherfucker said no, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm going to run my mouth and say a whole bunch of lies. Nah, bro, I don't play like that. When they say no, okay, cool, see you later. I'll go do it myself. In the long run, I'll save some more money because I don't have to pay you now. Does that make sense? So, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. You guys are not in preschool. And adults that have children, smarten the fuck up and stop teaching your kids how to be stuck up, stuck on, and spoiled little brat. Spoil them, but also give them knowledge of where money comes from, how hard money is to come by. There's ways to get them out of that. Set a chore. Because kids, when they play games, video games, they get frustrated and they throw the controller, they break it. Example, they're going to run to you and say, I broke a controller. And then 20 minutes later, you come back with a controller. You're spoiling the fuck out of them for no reason. Why don't you say, okay, we'll get you a controller? Not now, though. If you do clean your room for a week, do some dishes for a week, make sure the house is clean for a week, then we'll go get you a controller. If you don't clean the house, don't clean your room, and don't do dishes, you don't get that damn controller. Only if you do that. So when you're teaching them, no, you're teaching them. You're spoiling them, yes, but you're also teaching them work ethic. And you're teaching them so when they turn 18, they don't depend on no one. The only person they depend on is their self, because you raise them the right fucking way.